Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is November 7th, 2025, and we're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We're going to jump into this, trying to continue this streak here of 674 days in a row, and hopefully even continuing this streak of gold medals. I don't know if I will or not. We shall see. Um, we're going to jump into this. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. And let's see where we are. This is new coverage, but it's kind of shitty. Are we driving left? We are driving left. Interesting. We are driving left. We are in Europe, but we have the Greek language, which pretty much guarantees us being over in Cyprus. Cyprus is another new country we um just had released. Um but pretty sure I mean they had announced there that they had been talking about it being released. I don't know exactly when it did end up getting released, but it's been on the radar for being released. I don't know where this would be. A solid guess is just going to be Nicosia. I have no idea where anything else would be here. I mean, you've got a major city here, and there. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this looks like a base area. Yeah, so probably nothing over this direction. I don't even know if I assume this is Greek Cyprus still. Not sure. Yeah, I really have no idea. Like I said, we just go to Nicosia. It is the kind of central-ish hedge, maybe. Technically, oh, okay, I didn't even think about way over there. I was gonna say technically this would be a central-ish hedge here, but as far as big place, the seasonal lake nearby that fills with rainwater in winter. Interesting. So this is a seasonal lake, and yeah, not too awful bad. I mean, a small country. One way. United States. Can't tell where we're at here offhand. It looks like maybe whitish plates with front plates. Can't tell if that says 85 or 80 or 60. 18 foot tall. Oh, interesting. US 87. Okay. So US 87 potentially going to be Texas. Not 100% certain, but with the white front plates, um, that is a possibility. And 87 um, does run through Texas, I believe. Um, let's see, where are we at here? 87 is down here. Yeah, It goes up through Lubbock area, Amarillo. 87 still up this way. Let's see here. Pretty dry. Um, sorry. Sorry about my random singing. That's probably 87. I'm not sure if this is an 80 or a 60. Um, let's see here. So, 87. See, 80 crossing. I did see a 60 crossing. Yeah, somewhere up this direction. 87 up this way. Um, right there, 87 and 60. Okay. It was Amarillo or Canyon. I if I had found, I was looking to see where the 60 and the 87 met. Because it did apparently jog together from this intersection to this intersection. And it did kind of make sense up in that area too. So, uh, once I found 87 and 60 area, I was actually looking for 80 because I thought it said 80. Um, but I could not find 80 there. Yeah, could not find 80. I know we had uh 80 over in uh Tucson somewhere. Tucson. 80's down here somewhere. Old 80. I don't know if 80's still active. Historic US 80. Yeah. I don't know if 80 is still a thing or not, honestly. Um, interesting. There's 60. Yeah, so we got the correct state and area. Uh, probably would have had a better guess here in 10 more seconds. Because I probably would have gone around here to go halfway between this and that. But it wasn't too awful bad. Now, what are we looking at? We got a black car, very flat, and these white posts here. More than likely going to be Uruguay. We do have the correct pole types. Like I said, not sure where else it would be with the white square posts, but um, sun is northwestish, so I'll just go somewhere in Uruguay. Don't know where it would be. Isn't that closer than might have might have been a closer guess than my initial one. I don't know. I was probably somewhere around here ish. Um, just trying to think here. I started to place it like over here, and then it's like, there's really not as much coverage there. More coverage down this direction. But and we have part of a vehicle showing. Restaurant lamp fall. Okay, interesting. So cool. Let's see here. That is a definite. That's a definite bit of clothing there. Um, I'm not 100% certain here. Could be like, so this is 2025 Africa coverage. I can't think for certain. This says Saharan, I think. Not sure. I don't see a. We do have a car behind us that is a Toyota, but I don't think that's the correct Toyota to be like Kenya follow car or Nigeria follow car. Um, I'm thinking this could potentially be Senegal. I'm not 100% certain on this one though. Obviously, wouldn't be Kenya anyway, but yeah, I'm thinking possible. Yeah, I mean, the only other option would be Nigeria, but uh, kind of bluish plates, maybe. If so, that could indicate Senegal. I don't know where this would be. We'll guess do the tuba guess. Maybe we'll do Baba Garage. It was not Baba Garage. It was Danglema. Interesting. Pretty close though. Like I said, tuba guess is a good hedge. Thies even. Uh, Apparently, Baba Garage was a big thing with some of the other GeoGuessr players at World Cup. Um, I guess they actually went to Baba Garage to get a picture there. Really cool. I would like to be able to just go random places that I've seen in GeoGuessr just to get a picture, but we'll see. Like I said, I've managed to get most of the Nordic areas in the last couple of years, but not anything really too much outside of the capitals. But all right, what do we have here? We have Cyrillic. We have Cyrillic with uh, EU plates. So does that mean Bulgaria? Um, could mean Bulgaria. Interesting poll. I mean, it's not gonna be Serbia, which was one of the new countries added. 2024 coverage. Think it would be like North Mass or anything like that. Um, could be. I'm sorry, Bosnia is what I was saying. Not is not going to be Bosnia. Serbia was also recently added, but would fit with 2024 coverage, I think. Um, but I think this is going to be Bulgaria. Not 100%. We will go Sofia just because it is close to Nish over here. Um, Not a terrible. Maybe we'll go there. Just kind of like a. Yeah, well, move back to Sofia. Like I said, it's a decent hedge, even if it is Serbia. But like I said, North Mass, Bulgaria, Serbia could be something like that. Not gonna be Bosnia, but kind of feeling Bulgaria here. Yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and guess. And it was Bulgaria. It was a little bit more central. A hedge down here by the um, Bulgaria label would have actually been better, but where's this place at? It is Lovich. Interesting. Um, yeah. Anyway, I think that was it, and overall seemed to be pretty solid because I had a really good guess in Senegal. Pretty decent guess there. Cyprus wasn't a great guess, but it's a small country. Decent guess in Uruguay. And yeah, so this should be a fifth gold here for this week. It was 24K even. Um, yeah, like I said, this one here was probably the hard one to get a good score on. But like I said, you can see white front plate there. Looks like potentially front plate there. Maybe one there, not sure. And Texas does have white plates. This has a very, kind of plainsy look to it. Um, and like I said, this here couldn't tell exactly, but this sign here, talking about US 87, allowed me to get the correct area. And like I said, this here looks like it says 80, but it could be 60. We'll move a little bit. Yes, here's 60. So wasn't 100% certain on that, but I thought this one down here might have said 87. And then I saw the other one that said the sign down here, the thing on the gate area that said 87. So kind of confirmed that. And then not being able to find 80, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know if US 80 is actually still a thing. Um, I think they've probably uh, disbanded it, I guess. But I was able to find a 60 area. Plus Amarillo um, was a solid shout out anyway. But yeah, I think that was the only one that was, because I think everything else would have been small enough countries to not really matter. Like obviously, if like I guessed up here, that would make a difference. Um, but like I said, I mean, maybe I guess over here. Although, I mean, I could have maybe guessed up this direction and, because I wasn't 100% certain on Bulgaria. But yeah, like, and then Senegal is actually bigger than expected. So if I guessed like over here in Kedugu or something like that. But yeah, honestly, this was the only one that um would have made sense. I wouldn't have been surprised to get a bad score on because everything else, if you hedge the country, then or hedge the region, you're going to be decent. Anyway, though, the main thing is that we continued our streak to 675 days, and we managed 5 golds in a row. Maybe even more than that, because I had a couple last week, but I don't remember if we ended on a gold. I don't remember. So, but 5 in a row to start this week. This is, I believe, the best week I've had. Especially since starting this streak here. But I think overall, this might be the best streak of daily challenges I've ever done. So, but anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.